hello Shady, hello Medic, and hello everyone else in between. We're back! We are back with our Final Fantasy XI binging. I went ahead and got us here while I was eating dinner, because it was a little bit of a trek, because there's no, like, direct teleport here. I could have teleported to the Chamber of Oracles and then walked a little easier, but it is what it is. I wanted to see if Big Spooky Scorpion was up. Big Spooky Scorpion was not up. So I didn't get to fight a Big Spooky Scorpion. Last we left off, we talked to Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh told us, holy fuck, we need another rock. Imagine that. That's all this expansion is. It's the fight for rocks. He told us to go find a Mithra out in the desert who would have a rock that would let us through the gate of the gods. So we're here to get that rock. And to follow a pipsqueak up into the land in the sky. I have a little bit of background music playing right now, the Game Drops music. Once we get into the thick of it in Ṭūlīya, I will halt the music because Ṭūlīya actually has really nice music. So, what we're doing here is we are in a hole. And there is our rock. Our rock is on the wall. Unfortunately, it will not come to us without a fight. Of course, it's gonna start with blazing spikes, you bitch. That's okay. It is a-okay. Because ᴛＳōḻis is just going to nuke the ever-loving shit out of it. Crazy that. Crazy, this little Miss Ma'am. This little Miss Ma'am is truly a night terror. Something to find the fallen pillar. You find a scrap of papyrus. To go take it back to our rock. For the sake of speed, we're just gonna warp and then teleport back to Ravio. Meanwhile, we are on day 7? Supposed to be day 8. I did fuck up. I did not stream on Friday. We did make up the stream on Saturday, but I did not stream on Friday. So we're technically a quote-unquote day behind. But we are on day 7. For Operation Echo! If anyone needs any dutiful reminders on how to support or how to get their friends to support, the link is up there in the pin. Much appreciated. Don't forget to check in for your points, using your channel points. That way you get those toasty little additions to your RNG at the end of the month. I don't believe we're gonna have any problems beating Rise of Zilart tonight. I don't have work tomorrow, but all the other fights are relatively smooth sailing. I think the only time-consuming thing we have is the arcs, because there are 5 of them. But we're gonna do the individual fights. Individual fights should go by relatively quick. I don't have a pentasphere to do Divine Might to get them all out of the way at once. And I think it's still even with Trust, and plus I don't have one of my Trust with me. It is a little difficult to do on your lonesome, so I will do Divine Might another day. Wow, this is incredible! Now listen carefully, and I'll tell you what I know about the ruins, just like I promised. What I'm about to tell you happened long ago before I came to Cults. I was alone to explore Ṭūlīya, a place that has been known as a holy land since the ancient times. I was traveling through a dense fog, and though it embarrassed me to recall, completely lost my way. After wandering for some time, I somehow found myself in the ruins. What I saw there, you already know. Those huge statues facing one another in the Great Hall, and beyond, an immovable wall that the bars were the way to the hearts of the ruins. I searched every inch of that place, and then I found it! A mysterious crystal glowing with a clever blue light. I don't know why it was there, but it was shining from below the surface of the lake in the Great Hall, glowing as if it was a response to the moonlight that poured in from above. This is that cerulean crystal. I brought it back with me thinking I could sell it, but I haven't been able to find a buyer. I might as well give it to you. Place it into the hollow of the center of the wall and see what happens for yourself. You wouldn't want me to spoil it for you, now would you? Obtain rock! By gods, we've done it! I don't think there's anything else that we need to do here. I think we should be able to go straight to ḻYa. I know we could go back to Gilgamesh and talk to him. But it's not a cutscene, I don't think. Yeah, it's not a cutscene, it's literally just dialogue. If we go back to Norg and show him the rock, he responds, "So that'll be the cerulean crystal that we've been searching for. It looks like you had a hell of a time trying to get your hands on it. But the real hell is yet to come. Crystal warriors, floating islands, it all may seem crazy, but don't let that get in your way. Your vanity deal is only hope." And then he sends us on our merry way. So, because it is not too enticing, we're gonna go straight there. Oh shit. There we go. And I'll go ahead and pause this for the time being. Adjust our audio here a little bit. Oh shit, I didn't even choose gamepad. Oh well. Just that up a little bit. You're also gonna find out one of my favorite things. When I got my Sky Access originally, I spent a lot of time here specifically. A little bit before wee little me found out that I had the big ol' ADHD. There were signs. Some more apparent than most. I got rock. I put the rock in the wall. We've been waiting for you, Perry. I've got a score to settle with ḻSōᴍᴇs. It's time to put an end to that midget's plan. I'm not certain about what he meant by being blessed by the light, but I do know that we need that cerulean crystal you hold to find out. Aye aye, Capitan. You want the hold rock? You wish to touch it? Grants magical power? It's okay, I'll do it for all three of us. So that's how it works. Well, there's no turning back now. Let's go, Zed. You too, Perry. Look at that squad. We're all here. This team's gonna do great. Seems as if we cannot continue any further. What's going on? Does that mean our power has not been accepted by the crystal? Long have I awaited thine arrival. On, maiden! Welcome, mortals, to the Temple of Altana. Eons ago, this temple was destroyed. However, its appearance doth not hinder its function. Thou hast come here to try and stop ḻŠōᴍᴇs, to keep him from opening the gate of the gods. I am Yvino, a servant of the Dawn Goddess. I watch over the path leading to the gate. All of the Zilart, including ḻŠōᴍᴇs, are still bound by our accursed past. As thou already know, his plan began 10,000 years ago when he came into contact with 5 crystals that rest beneath the surface of Vana'diel. The true crystals. The crystals that exist above the earth now are nothing but mere replicas lacking true power. The Zilart harnessed the 5 true crystals' power, divided it elementally, and succeeded in containing it in smaller form. However, during the meltdown, the energy of these smaller crystals were simultaneously released and spread to the far reaches of Vana'diel. Over centuries, that energy accumulated inside the bodies of living beings on this planet, causing them to crystallize. Thus, they took form into that of crystals that are found throughout Vana'diel. Mortals are an incomplete species. When llŠōᴍᴇ's quest for paradise was thwarted, life on this planet lost its perfection. Particularly, thine inability to communicate with the others of thy race cast a shadow over thy development. This inability became increasingly evident after the meltdown divided thee into 5 races. The arrogance of the Elven, the envy of the Mithra, the cowardice of the Tataru, the apathy of the Humes, the rage of the Galka. These are all traits thou must carry as thee make through thy life journey. However, unlike the tales thy legend tells, these traits are not some ancient curse. They are merely an after-effect of the energy released during the meltdown. One can understand why llŠōᴍᴇ would aspire for perfection. However, one can see why others acknowledge the benefits of imperfection. Magic teleportation powers! On the other side of this gate lies the Gate of the Gods, ḻŠōᴍᴇ. I beg of thee, release llŠōᴍᴇ, and what remains of the Zilart's consciousness from the crystal binds. I pray thy safe journey. May the Goddess of the Dawn protect thee in her mercy. But as one bright star shines through the clouds at night, and as one song rings clear above the roar of the beast, we hold to one hope in these darkest of times. Going up! And someday that hope will become our dreams, our prayers. It's me! So if you're ever curious of what 12, 13-year-old little me was doing, sometime between the times of 8 to 10 p.m. after I got my Sky access, and I was awaiting for my static to get to Sky for god farming. It was this hallway right here, making silly little shiny foot noises. The first time I got Sky and found that out, I lost my mind. I literally stayed in that hallway for 20 minutes. I didn't even go out this door to see what Sky looked like. I just stayed in that fucking hallway. The Great Bane will devour the land of Vanadil. The ancient seal will be broken, awakening nightmares of ages past. The blood of innocence will soak the earth, and the world will fall into fear and despair. Not if I can help it. Fear? Despair? There won't be any blood soaking the earth if I have anything to say about it. I don't know who these crystal warriors are, but I'm not going to let them have their way with my Vanadil. I'll show them what this incomplete cube is made out of. If the song of the legend sings for our demise, then so be it. But when the song is over, we shall write a new verse of hope with our blood, sweat, and toil. Come on, Zed. We have no time to lose. Careful, Perry. I have a feeling we will be seeing each other very soon. Let's split up, gang. Survival book? Survival book. Spinkers, spinkers. I believe I have to talk to... Yeah, I gotta go get the cutscene. I can get 2 cutscenes done. I can get the one for the regular arcs and then the one for Divine Might. There's no way DP's up right now, right? That'd be silly. Is anybody here farming? I mean... But do people even farm? Do they farm the pop items anymore, or do they just buy the seals? Because you can get seals and shards of Genbu, Sirius, Suzaku, and Bayako now, yeah? I feel like it wouldn't make much sense to farm them now. That's a problem for Summoner 99 me, and definitely not Thief 99 me. Because I'm assuming that's what they're doing. It's probably just fucking around with gods. Which I plan to do, because I absolutely want all of my fashion sense. I don't care if the level 99 gear is better, I want to look like a bomb-ass bitch. Excuse me, pardon me. This place is part of a now forgotten kingdom. This was known as the Shrine of... How do I pronounce this correctly? Ruabital? T-A-U is Tau, right? Or Avatar. It is the heart of Tulia, the celestial nexus. The key that opens the gate of the gods lies within. The path to the celestial nexus, with the shrine at its center, is guarded by the power of the 5 beings born of the crystal. Yes, the power of the crystal. Those 5 guardians hold the might of deities. However, the potential to shadow these powerful beings has grown within the children of Altana these past 10,000 years. I see that potential now in the person who doth stand before me. Even so, the power of ᴛᴇs is incalculable. It far exceeds the might of even the crystal warriors. I do not know if the strength I can lend thee will be in certain aid of thy struggle against ᴛᴇs. It also entails great risks. Thou must have thy possession of the 5 shards obtained by the crystal warriors, charged by the energies released in the clash of titanic forces. Shards broken from the warriors at the same time in the same place. Travel to Rome when thou canst see the full moon at night. The power of the ruins will awaken, filled with the spring of water that will reflect the lunar sphere. Immerse the bottle of aluminium and a sheet of parchment in the waters of these springs. The sheet of parchment will be transformed into an arc pentasphere. The arc pentasphere is used into the altar of magical properties that govern the Loth Amphitheater. It holds the power to bring all 5 guardians to a single point, and is capable of annihilating the restrictions of the Loth Amphitheater. This is just all the Divine Might text. This is completely fucking optional. The Arc Pentasphere will make it possible for those many companions who have joined thee to aid in thy adventure to take this endeavor. Please do not forget, however, that this is not necessarily the path thou should travel. Even without strength that I could lend thee, it is not impossible that thou wilt prevail. It's weird that it gives the Divine Might cutscene before the traditional cutscene, which is a little weird. Do I have the zone again? Oh my god. I have the zone again. Okay, hold on. It's not giving me the cutscene I need! There's another individual who followed us here. Let me in. Let me in. There we go. Yes, Kitty Cat, what would you like me to do? No. Not bedtime yet. It's literally 7:23. It is way too early. Am I insane? Was there something else that I need to touch? If you intended to Divine Might, click the point again once the first cutscene completes to apply Divine Might. You must defeat all the Archangels for this mission, be it one at a time. Wait. You still did the fight, but you will not be credited with the mission. Huh? Am I dumb? Is the cutscene I'm thinking of happen after? Okay. It is still weird that it's giving me only the The cutscene, though, it's a little wonky. I have the correct mission, right? Do have the mission. Alright. Carry on! Make sure you register all 5 home points. These home points can be used to warp you to around the entrance of the local theater. Reach the different islands, activate stones and portals, where you then take cover. I can start. I think traditionally you start from the left. I think? Right? Or do I want to go right first and then just go around? Because it should be able to teleport me. But one of the bridges are broken. Viego's broken. So that means I have to go the long way around Viego? So I have to start from the right? I'm gonna start from the right, just to be safe. We'll go counterclockwise. Because I can't remember if you can start from the left or not. Oh, hey Zex, how are you? I don't know if this is spoilers. I don't know how far you and your buddy have gotten. But I hope your Monday is well. I hope your weekend was fantastic. Wait. Oh fuck, I don't need to go this way. Hold on. I forgot that these are all interconnected still. Yeah. Okay. So I'm correct in knowing that I can't take Viego's thing yet. Okay. Counterclockwise we shall go. It's just a grounds tube? Yeah. Telepoints make it nice though. You're probably ahead of us, you're right, this might be spoilers. Yeah. I don't know how far past the pilgrimage you guys got. The headstone pilgrimage. But I am on ZM 14 right now. Ignore the greenery you just saw. I appreciate you dropping by. I don't want to give spoilers though. So it might be maybe like mute me and throw me in the background or something. Motherboard is dying, so do it. Oh no! Oh, that's ass, dude. That's always a pain in the ass to deal with. And fucking. Ugh. I remember the one in my. I think? Was it the streaming PC? I can't remember if it was the motherboard. One of the things, like, as soon as we built the streamer PC, one of the things with that, I can't remember if it was the motherboard or the CPU. It's fixed now, but it was super annoying, because it wasn't even, like, it was, like, literally 2 or 3 months after we built it. But I hope you're able to, at least with the holidays around the corner, I would hope that a good chunk of places are doing really dumb sales, like dumb affordable sales. So hopefully you can find something super efficient. 2 months, that's rough. Yeah, it wasn't great. My mouse somewhere where it's not interjecting. I didn't see which one this was. Kinda just looked at the map. to remember that I can go counterclockwise. Number 5? I'm definitely doing the backwards. What's behind door no- Oh, fuck. Oh, alright. Actually got a cheap deal off Amazon. Hell yeah. I think I mentioned this over the weekend on one of my streams, that I'm like trying to save up a shopping cart for like Black Friday / Cyber Monday, because there's like a lot of like, I don't need 911 shit, but I want, and I just want to buy it at a dumb price, because that's how you deal with financial stability in America. If it's not more than 50% off, you don't need it. You shall be burned by the rage that consumes you. It's the big boy. He's easy, though. I would actually argue to say that he's probably the easiest. Gonna look to avoid spoilers. Good luck, have fun. Thank you, thank you! Oh, how daring do I want to be? Surely I won't need a healer. Val's got this, right? You got this, big boy, right? You can take a katana to the face. It's okay, he'll be fine. Oh, I shouldn't have done that yet. Well. Let's see here. Oh, wait. You're super squishy. I was slightly more concerned than this because I thought someone in the link show had trouble with this. Never mind, I guess. I guess they weren't level 99 when they came in here and did this. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna speed through this shit. Honestly, I can probably just summon Val and Tenzin. Be perfectly fine caving all of them in. That makes number 1. Now, where's this gonna send me? Is it gonna send me left or right? It's probably gonna send me left. It's absolutely gonna send me left. So what I need to do is I need to go the other direction. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. If he was the first, then that means Itty Bitty Boy is next. I think memory serves, it's Cowardice, Envy, Arrogance? Wait, hold up. Tap that first. I think the Power Mithrahume, Elven, Galka. I think is the order clockwise. Unless it's gonna absolutely prove me wrong, and my wife is gonna be behind door number 2. Hey. You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you. Hopefully he doesn't guilty me. Alright. No need to go all out. We'll just fucking... You and you. So I wonder if at level 99, Divine Might should absolutely be doable. I just gotta take the time to try and find the means to get a Pentasphere. Bitch. There we go. Here we go. Damn, missed the record by 30 seconds. That's what I get for casting trust. Alright, you should swing me out to the left, yes? Yes, okay, cool. Is it only the bottom bridge that's broken? Am I actually crazy? No, bottom bridge is blocked. Top bridge is broken. But I can go around. Been a hot minute since I've been here. Give me a break. And after I do this, after completing Divine Might, turn to Nork. Okay. We go to Nork after we finish. Got it, got it! New home point. Give me photo. Go. I love how all the record held right now is by a character named Little Midget. It's actually quite funny. You shall be twisted by the envy that drives you. My second wife. Oh! Vq! Hello! Hello, gang! It's what? It's typically VQ, Jose. Who's the other one I'm missing? It's always a dastardly trio of yous. But hello! Welcome in, Raiders! I hope you had a lovely, fantastic stream. Go ahead and engage in this combat and I can get you your shoutouts. Nova is sometimes with us. What is Nova? I've been meaning to try and save money to commission that woman. But man, is it hard to save money these days? She's making ratatouille? Oh. I see, I see. But thank you so much for raiding and entrusting me with your lovely, fantastic community. My name's Perry. I typically stream about 2 to 3 times a week, but this month I am streaming 6 days a week. For the sake of, in the pen, you will see Operation Ekaro. My friend has been dying since 2021. He got COVID and then his life went all downhill from there. So, we're trying to raise some expending medical funds and or finding someone who possibly, maybe, wants to offer up a kidney. I'm not pressuring, I'm not saying no names, but I'm just saying that, it's a long wait list, 9 years to be exact, and 9 years is a little long to wait to leave a hospital. So, we are raising awareness, sharing it out, hoping that we find a kind, due diligent stranger who, might want to offer up an organ in these trying times. But worst case scenario, we raise some money, we help with some funds, and we just have a good, fun time doing it. Eka joins us on some of the streams, but due to dialysis and fatigue, it is a little bit harder on his merit, but he's around sometimes, most of the time. If not lurking, he's in here very actively chatting. But outside of November, my name is Perry. I play a little bit of everything. Currently, I play on Tuesdays with my husband. We're going through Haven. On Thursdays, I'm doing Dave the Diver, and then Saturdays, I play Pokemon Reborn with our lovely friend Kirk, which has completely customizable sprites for my own personal enjoyment, and he does entire sprite kits for people who also want to indulge in Reborn. It is a absolutely fantastic ROM hack of Pokemon, and boy, trigger warnings all over that bitch. But it's been a fun time. We're up to part 20 right now. I'm 51 hours into the game, and we're almost halfway there. But thank you again so much, VQ, for raiding over. I know, for anyone who needs to go get some dinner, it's about that time. If you need to go shower, rest, anyone who does have the unluckiness of having to go to work tomorrow, get situated. If Final Fantasy is not your cup of tea, I completely understand. This is a very 2-decade-year-old MMO. I still fucking love it to beyond heavens and back. It is where I spent most of my childhood. Feel free to throw a bitch on mute and just throw me on the background. It'll help more than you know. That's a lot of hours. It is a fuck ton of hours. I remember asking Kirk at one point, I think it's when we, I think on YouTube, it's about 20 parts right now. I think part 21 is uploading right now from this weekend. But I remember asking him, like, hey buddy, are we halfway through? And he's like, I need you to do me a favor and look at your badges. And I never looked at the badge count before. And I opened my badges, and I had 7 badges out of, no, I had like 5 badges out of, I think it's like 16 or 18, and he's like, yeah, that's where you're at right now. I'm like, bro, that's not even the halfway point, what do you mean? But it's very fun, it's very enjoyable. We do wacky little voices to give the characters more oomph. And we're in a scenario where there is this lovely individual who is a circus gym leader. Her name is Tara. And she's quite the terrorist, as her name stands for. The best way I can explain this woman is, the best way that Kurt can explain this woman is, imagine early 2000s internet formed into a character. So she takes a lot of my voice whenever she does decide to star in episodes. You could be looking like the dog on the motorcycle sidecar. It's windy. Oh, don't let my poor baby fly away. We might need to stake him into the ground. Oh, staking into the ground, that reminds me, I definitely did not pull the stakes out of the ground at work today. We have an outside chest mat that I absolutely did not pack away like I said I was going to. I'm sure somebody picked it up. It's a giant-ass chest mat. It's really hard to miss. Hi. Why are you giving me a toothpick? Did you order natural pine toothpicks? Did you order natural pine toothpicks? When did you put in a natural pine order? It's peppermint. No, it's cinnamon. Cinnamon, right? Is cinnamon the only flavor you got? What other ones did you get? Oh. You can keep those. I'm lucky you took the first dive. Now I'm not gonna feel bad when I order some.
No, all yours.
They have a lot of flavors?
Not really. I don't like this one.
But the cinnamon one? I like it.
All yours.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
Huh. I got a toothpick now. Also, let me add you to my little list here, VQ. Because as much as money helps anybody and everybody, I'm also a big stander of medical debt is a scam. So, other ways that you guys can help with the Operation Net Grow. There's a ton of ways to help that aren't monetary value. Stuff as simple as literally giving the channel shoutouts, reblogging, retweeting, reposting the thing that I have on my pinned. I think I pinned it on Blue Sky and I pinned it on Twitter. Information sharing is a really big one. The point check-in is a big one. But every little bit counts, and you guys get points. And I have a little document that I keep track of your points in. And then you're gonna get and put it into a handful of raffles at the end of the month. And get some pretty cool stuff. So again, thank you very much. Mucho appreciated. Let's keep that right there, just in case something else happens. Alright. This is... 1. Is this you? Is this the husband? You shall be defeated by the apathy that plagues. It's the husband! This made my lips feel funny, the flavor is fine. Is it just because of the heat? Well, heat's the wrong word. I don't know what word to describe cinnamon. Like, it's not hot. It's not spicy. I don't know how else to explain this taste. I'm going to defend her just in case you decide to fucking KO me. This makes my lips tingle. I'm sorry. How expensive are they? Oh, that's crazy. He didn't explode. Sample tube, $8. I see. Oh, hey! I beat the clear time! Let's go! Now we just gotta go fight my wife. One more, one more, one more! And for anyone else who's still reciting from the raid, we are through the month. I did mention that this was a good bit of me and Ekro's childhood. We spent years on this game. Plenty of friends, plenty of hardships. We're doing the very first expansion, Rise of Zilart. We're actually almost done. We're going to be completing it tonight. And then Wednesday, we're going to be starting the second expansion, which is by far my favorite. Chains of Promathia. It's way longer. The characters are absolutely addicting. I'm very excited to fuck around with Prish and Umiya, Tenzin. Like, there's such a wide cast of characters in Chains of Promathia. I fucking love it. I realistically am going to need help voicing a lot of the characters. Because there's so many. You haven't killed Mommy, have you? No, Mommy's last. We're about to go fight her now. I, for some reason, thought they were going to be a bigger threat, but I think the people... I say the people. The person who was struggling with her in the link shell, I think tried to do it at 75 and not 99. Because they've all been going down so quick. Hume didn't even get a chance to use Ninja LB on me. And it makes me really want to do Divine Might, but that requires a lot of prep. Gotta get the Panzer Sphere and everything else. Alright. Benediction and Invincible. Time to beat 2 minutes and 16 seconds. You shall be overwhelmed by the arrogance that defies you. My wife! Interrupted. Oh, I'm casting precious time. I'm not gonna be able to beat 2 minutes. Ah! Fucking interrupted my cast. Damn it. Surely if I flee, I'll make up the time it takes to get down the fucking stairs. not very nice. You're getting free hits on me. Hold on. Help! Oh, please. Please no. I'd let her hit me with that sword, hell yeah. Dude, I would let her step on me any day of the week. You should be overwhelmed by the arrogance. Girl, overwhelm me, please. Like, she's literally dummy mommy. Like, look at her. Number one, acknowledge the height difference, first of all. Height difference, it's there. The confident posture, there. Sword and shield on a woman, there. You're gonna wait till the last minute. Yep. Hey guys, I don't think I beat 2 minutes and 8 seconds. I'm gonna be real with you. We may not be record holders for her. Damn, 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Tisk. If I didn't fuck up my trust cast. Oh well. Time to go tell Gilgamesh we did the thing. How are you feeling, Eka? How'd your weekend go? Aside from dying in peak. This week is the week I do my extra dialysis. So I hopefully don't die while I'm in California this weekend to meet my real father. Jesus. So you were able to make it to Tulia. Oh, so you made them crystal warriors walk the plank now, did you? Then that just leaves us with the wee prince. But first, we've got to find a way to that darn shrine. Is this ᴛᴇ that's keeping us, or is it something else? Listen close, Perry. If the prince already had opening the gates of the gods, Vanadir wouldn't be here anymore. But as you can see, nothing's changed so far. Which means all we can do is wait. When ᴛᴇ makes his move, that's when we attack. You and me both hate the Zilart making fools of us, but there's nothing much we can do about it right now. Brother, I'm not gonna sit here and fucking wait. Are you out of your mind? I'm gonna go do something about it. Next, we gotta go talk to our boy Aldo. So when you have weeks where you do extra dialysis, is that like twice a... Like, it's obviously not in one day sitting, right? Isn't that lethal? Okay. So what, you do it every other day? So you would do it every day? To be able to fly? Usually do Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, but this week I'll do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so that I'm out Friday, Sunday. That was close. Listen, Perry, the other day, what should I... If we don't act quickly... Uncle Aldo! I told you kids 1,000 times, you're not gonna be coming around here. You're looking for Verena, she can't come out right now. Vicky's seeds! The seeds! They sprouted wouted! What do you mean? There's no way those seeds could grow here in Juneau. Come on, I'll show you! Looky, you can't see it, but there's a sprouty wouty all underneath all the soil. It's really growing. The seeds we planted. The seeds we and Flicky planted. It's growing. Well, I'll be. Although, Verena, the seeds you planted with FFXI has begun to sprout. These kids must have taken really good care of it. What you and FFXI tried to do, maybe it wasn't all a lost cause. I'm so sorry, FFXI. I've been caught in my own troubles recently, and I haven't come to check on those seeds. It sprouted! I knew if everybody pitched in, it would grow. FFXI? But how? It's still just a sprout, but I know it'll bloom someday. I wish I could water it and feed it. But if everybody keeps working really hard, it'll bloom. It will! Yes, FFXI, it will bloom. We will make sure that it does. Well, I've gotta go now, but I'm not sad anymore. What is that phrase you taught me? Yeah, thank you. That's the first phrase you taught me when I came here. We beastmen don't usually have a word for thank you, but I like that phrase a lot. I wanted to teach it to all my beastmen friends. Thank you, everybody. FFXI. And then he fucking dies a second time right before our eyes. If only I had the courage that you had. I can't do anything. Arena. If FFXI could believe that he could get those seeds to grow, then I have to believe that there is something I can do. You just wait, ḻŠōൢ. I'm not gonna let you stand in our way. Get him, brother, get him. In fact, I'll go get him for you. Stay right there. Stay right there. Super not looking forward to it. It hurts a lot when they start pulling more fluid than I got in my bones. I imagine it would feel like trying to deflate a balloon. But instead of deflating the balloon, you're just sucking the balloon dry. Neither of which are very good. Oops. Go to 5. True merit is gonna be, do I remember how to get to the Celestial Nexus? Enter the shrine to receive a cutscene. Find your way to H9 in the shrine of Promathia. Can I get there that way? The fastest way to reach the fight is via the home point in the shrine of I don't have that. Route to the Celestial Nexus below, head to the I-6 in the Ruan Gardens for Gimbu's Island. Okay, Gimbu's Island is where I need to go. Understood. Got it, got it, got it. Gimbu is second island? Right? You are the Great Bane, the nightmare that will devour the fair land of Vanadyl and thrust the world into fear and despair. But as one bright star shines through the clouds at night, and as one song rings clear above the roar of the beast, we hold on to one hope in these darkest of times. The darkness must be vanquished, the bane must be purified, no matter the consequences. That they will come, with the ages and strength of 1,000, deliver us from our plight. We await the awakening of the warriors of the crystal. So you've made it this far, Terry. Wait, don't tell me I shouldn't be here. I know my father forbade me from coming, but I can't just sit back and watch ḻŠōൢ wreak havoc on Vanadyl. I'm ready to fight to the finish. When I first met you, You were just a little fish in a big pond of adventurers. But now look at you. You're putting your life on the line for the fate of all of those in Vanadio. Even though no one will know what you did. You know, when this is all over, how about we go hop on a ferry and sail around the world? Just us two girls. Well, just think about it, okay? I've got to go now. Don't forget what I said. Alright. Bukimbu Island. Gimber. Any DP? Any DP? No? Bugger. The group's gone. But we only have one more fight. We're actually gonna complete this before 9 o'clock. Because I forgot that the quote-unquote next quest doesn't exist yet. Because you need to complete both Chains of Promathia and Rise of Zilart for the next quest to start. So after we do this, we are done with the first expansion of our journey. Then we have the thrilling excitement that is all of Chains of Promathia. I'm gonna see if I can't get some of the Blue Sky Link Shell to see if they would be interested in doing silly little voices. I don't know if Kirk has anything going on Wednesdays. I'll have to ask. And I don't know who else would be interested. I can see if Ozzy's interested. Dee and the Bug. See if she would be down to clown. Let's see here, who else? I don't know what ᴛＳoᴍᴇs' schedule is. I would have to go and look at ᴛSoᴍᴇs' stream schedule to see if he would be a candidate. Where's the... there it is. I was thinking about seeing if this game has custom servers up for the PS2 version or something. It's always been weirdly fascinating game to me, even though I'm not that much in the MMOs. I know the PS2 servers are... they're done. They're dead. I don't think there is any customizable PS2 servers for this game. I don't think it's, like, physically possible to play this on a PS2 anymore. As unfortunate as it is. What you can do is you can download Horizon. Horizon has a really easy, they have a really easy launcher, and it's 2007 dated, So it's still level 75 cap, so it is kind of like the original with quality of life means tweaked into it. That being said, it is heavily reliant on the community, which it has a community. It has a very big community. For the most part, they're kind. I fell off because, one, I couldn't participate in endgame because it was very community-heavy based. And the endgame, back in the day, like, true 75 endgame, was hours and hours of dedication that I can't do. But, I'm on retail right now. Everything's been a very fair me, myself, and I journey, but I'm in a link shell as well. The Blue Sky community link shell. Super sweet people, super helpful. I haven't ran into any assholes on retail yet. I did have a lot of beef with a lot of the in-game and a couple of the GMs on Horizon. But Horizon's free. This is retail. I pay my sub, I pay my dues, but I also have access to everything, and there's still so much to this game that I have not finished yet, so I can't wait to actually get into the content that I missed. I was hoping my new old PS2 would be useful for this. Yeah, unfortunately the PS2 servers have been super dead. I think they said they only have like one little community block that actually takes care of the retail servers these days. And it's a passion project for them. But how are you, Keyblade? I hope you're doing well. Okay, J7. I'll path south to the first yellow door. Am I going this way? Okay. This place is always such a fucking maze. Ah! Am I gonna be able to get over there? Do I still need to use the monoliths? Can I just click the door? Fuck. How do I... Does this mean that fuck, I can't go through Bayago's door. Is there a monolith upstairs? God, I hope there's a fucking monolith upstairs. Do not want to run around the complete opposite end of this bitch to open the door. Fine, I think Shane invited with 2 other people now. I'm kind of going through some stuff in regards to that, but otherwise seeming okay. Is calling you Key still okay? I know last time you visited, you mentioned very briefly about this. And I am super negligent is the wrong word. There's a word here that I'm trying to find. I am not familiar. Kier Sharky is fine. Okay. I just want to make sure. Morality is weird to be experiencing, I bet. Oh, I don't want to go all the way around. There's nobody else in here. It's gonna make me have to go through Bayako's door. But I can't remember how to get through Bayako's door. You can't go through Bayako's door. Bayako's door is fucking blocked. So... where do I... oh, should I have hit the monolith all the way to the front? Shit ass. Alright, fuck. Who would have thought this was gonna be the longest part of the fucking completion? Is being cut by the doors. I need to go back to where I talked to Yvel. Hit the door. Hope nobody touches it. Come all the way back here. I hope that I can get through the doors in time before somebody touches blue. Because the entire network of inside of the shrine works based on 2 different monoliths. Blue monolith, there's a yellow monolith. There's a set of yellow doors, or earth doors, and a set of blue doors, or water doors. The monoliths track all the doors. Right now, earth is closed, which means blue is open. Which means I need to go find a fucking earth monolith to turn on the earth ones, which will close the blue ones. This is so annoying. There's still one thing I hate about this place, is the goddamn doors. Is there a monolith in one of these areas? Surely there's a monolith somewhere closer than the fucking other place. Markov talks in parentheses, and dice just turns in backslashes. Oh. I see. I will try to keep this in mind. If I ever forget, please, 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 like, correct me immediately. But I think I can remember this. I think I will be okay remembering it. What are you? Are you a globe? Can I kill you in time before you do shit? Yeah. I didn't want him to smack me. Oh, mother... God damn it! Bro, this is so ass. This is so butts. What about the other door? Map. Map in my end. And then... map is this. Oh, no, I'm not even in the correct area. It wouldn't even matter. Because I don't think... Palace shares monoliths with the shrine. Big butts indeed. I'll just see if I can use the Archangel pads to make this quicker. Because this would mean I would need... this one. I can't remember if this is home point 2 or 3. So I'm gonna go double check it. Name's pronounced the same as dysphoria, by the way. It's all what I used to be called before Sharky, and actually having transitioning, I went away for a long time. Also, hi. I call her our inner basic white girl now, even though that's not entirely accurate. Inner basic white girl. I love that. I love that so much. Also, hello, dysphoria. Well, this. I will keep. I will. These. Has coming into plurality affected your day-to-day at all? Like, I imagine it would, obviously, to some degree. But has there been, like, any, like, drastic changes? Home point 1. Home point 1 is Ginbu. Okay. Which means home point 5. Home point 1 is Ginbu. Home point 5 is Galka? Right? Boy, I hope I have this right. Home point 1 and 5? Home point 1 and 5. Okay. So I'll just have to... God, I hope this fucking works, bro. I'm gonna be so mad if I hit this door, and then I get all the way back over there, and it's still shut. Taylor Swift came on the radio recently and just started screaming the lyrics in her head. Look, sometimes you can't help but just start singing Trouble, okay? It unleashes a very feminine fury, I feel. I need more flee button, please. Who else here? Is there anyone else that's gonna actually contradict my shit that I'm doing? There's another goddamn party here, and if they're going to Kieran, they're gonna fuck up my doors. Also, Thief Dragoon is such a weird choice. What's the benefit of Slash Dragoon? I know Samurai Dragoon because of Store TP. And Polar Mastery. I wonder if there's some secret to Thief Dragoon that I don't know about. One, huh? Alrighty, here we go. Hopefully nobody touches it. And I hope nobody touches it. I have to run for my life before someone closes that goddamn door. Not that drastic. We don't trade off control of the body especially often, but the plan is to hopefully start taking shifts. I don't want to get this and mark off the practice fronting before we decide if it's even possible to sell it to her. Oh! Interesting. Very interesting. Some emotional stuff I'm going through actually has me suppressing, which isn't fair to them, so we're working through it. Such an interesting concept. I don't know if ads are still being. Oh hey, DP! There he is. There he goes. But the ads are so weird. Because sometimes Kesha will tell me when the ad break is ended, and my side still tells me that I have ads running, so I can never tell which ads are running. Ads are on, but I can use the pop-out player to carry them. Oh! Nice, nice. No, but that is such an interesting thing to like learn about, I think. To learn and or talk about. Because it's really hard to... I think TikTok is like one of the most notorious things about it is if you go to TikTok and there's people who actively claim, right? They'll claim fronts. And it leaves me a bit cynical. Because it seems all so fucking silly. Because they over-exaggerate it and then it's like, oh, is this actually something happening? Or is this just someone acting, right? And it just gives such a low merit to people who are actually, like, experimenting or experiencing those kinds of things. Man, I hope I didn't fuck this up. Am I on Gimbu Island? Where am I? Am I on Gimbu? This is the point of where I wish I had a fucking map. Where am I? Am I on I-5? I-6? Where's I-6? Oh my god, I'm so fucking lost. I-6. Am I in the right area? Yes. I think. I hope. Ooh, let's not go that way. Aggro the whole wall like a jackass. There's a little preview of the stream that shows up next to ads. I can pop that out to unmute it. Oh, I never have that option. Like, I'll have the option where it, like, shrinks it and then gives me the big-ass preview. But I can't... I don't think it ever lets me unmute it. Please be I6. God. Okay. I was waiting for my map coordinates to update to let me know that I was in the right area. I hope the door didn't shut. I'm gonna be so upset if it did. There's still no one in here, so there should be no reason for anybody to touch the door. How difficult are these elementals? 73. That's the other good thing about having Sky now, too, is I can farm crystals now, like, effortlessly. I can't remember if Treasure Hunter affects crystal drop, though. I don't think it does. Please be open! Yay! Where do I go from here? Hug this way? Hug this way, okay. And now that I'm past the last door, I should be safe. Should just be here. Yeah. Oh, let's go this way. And I should be able to, hypothetically... not die on the way there. Beep beep. Beep beep. As I aggro all the statues there. Beep beep. Beep beep. Vroom vroom, I'm driving me mom's car. Beep beep. Beep beep. And it should be right down these sets of stairs. Oh boy, another. Beep beep. I don't remember these stairs being this long. There we go. Wait. Oh boy, new home plate. That's crazy. Bonkers even. Alright. Plurality is super interesting. A fellow system with a lot of headmates, like even the vivid inner world they've had since Charlotte, giving us a lot of advice and help. Even ended up being local and directly helped us connect with our inner systems. That comic even uses Columbus buildings as references for backgrounds. Huh. That's so neat. Alright. All the same thing. Fourth gate is the final one. Do not open this, the fourth gate to the room until you're ready to begin. Okay, cool. So, 1, 2. Oh, yeah. Of course, the one with the alarm going off. I know we just had ad break, but I'm gonna go pee really quickly, because this is the final battle and the final set of cutscenes for this expansion, and it's gonna get a little aggressive. So I will be right back. Un momento. Alrighty, I will return. Let's get right into it. The Celestial Nexus. Thank you. I couldn't lay a finger on it. I cannot move. So this is the true power of the crystal. Don't worry, bitches, I'm here. Nice to see you all again. I was beginning to wonder if you had made it this far. But enough with the greetings. We all know why you're gathered here today. Let me be brief. Thanks to you adventurers, the basement interfering with my plans to revive the crystal line will soon be vanquished. Once that is complete, the Gate of the Gods will finally be open. And as far as what happens to Vana'diel, who knows? But I do know this. What lies on the other side of the gate is a dream I have seen in the past 10,000 years. The dream of paradise. And what about you? Don't you want to see what's on the other side? Don't you want to be reborn as a god? Come with me. Ha! Are you still answering to your foolish pride? Come on! I'm giving you one last chance here. The chance to be almighty. And you're just throwing it away. You people truly are the plague of Vana'diel. You don't think that you can stop me, do you? You don't think that petty beings such as yourself can make a difference in the world? You're pitiful and useless. The darkness that lurks within all of you is a disease that eats away at this planet. And if you want to die meaningless deaths, then I won't stand in your way. Now is time to say goodnight to all those who failed to cooperate. Alrighty, time for some unadulterated child violence. I should probably have ᴛＳōḻis, just in case he accidentally clips into the ground. That might just be a Horizon thing. But having failed that fight 3 different times due to the same thing, might have a little bit of PTSD. Let me get rid of the shield first, yeah. What are you reading from? Are the subtitles, text box is just covered up? I have them covered up for this one. I'm gonna go through and redo. Can you drop the last 1%? Hello? I have it covered because all my text boxes are not in a cleanly state. And you can see like all of the shout messages, link shell messages, and all that stuff. So for Promathia, I will be changing it up to where I'll actually have the subtitles available. There we go. Because Rise of Zilart is just so small, we were able to do this in literally 3 streams. I didn't want to bother with it. But Chains of Promathia is way longer and it's going to be definitely more intuitive and way more characters. I underestimated your ability. You fight well for such low life forms. But there is no more time for playing games. Prepare to witness my true power. Plot twist, he still gets his ass beat. Ahee-hoo. Come here, you little twerp. I didn't even get to do anything, Tenzin! is very Final Fantasy, Final Boss 4. Why? In the eyes of the gods, I too am no different from Camelot? But that won't stop me from restarting the crystal line, whether it's completed or not. The crystals will spin out of control as they did 10,000 years ago, and create another meltdown that will destroy this world and everything on it. You fought well, but now it is time to say goodbye. I cannot believe what I'm witnessing. I'm just here, brother. The light has begun to converge. Soon, all will end, and my dream will begin. We can't let him get away with it. So it all ends here. Then I guess it's up to me. Lion? Lion, what are you doing? There might be another way to do this, but I couldn't think of anything better. I'm sorry, Perry. I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep our promise. Wait, what are you doing? Lion? TOA when? In 2 weeks. What is this noise? The power of the crystal is fading. But how can this be? No. No! Nothing can get in my way! Stop, ᴛᴇ. Thou must cease thy vile ambitions. Thou must no longer bring harm to the world of Vana'diel. Dost thou not yet realize? Harming Vana'diel will only bind thee from attaining thy dream of paradise. Yaverno. ᴛᴇ. Something can never really be destroyed. It only changes to take on a new form. And now thy time has come to take upon a new form. Let us go. Get photosynthesized, idiot! Until we meet again, warriors of the crystal. She was a fairy. Well, let's hope that puts an end to the Zilart's plans. Did a great job in there, Fairy. And Lion. If it wasn't for her, who knows what would have become of Vana'diel. I speak for all of Vana'diel when I say thank you, Fairy. Well now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get out of here. This place gives me the creeps. I think that if Lion was still here, she'd agree. We'll be seeing you around, Perry. I too must bid you farewell. Blech! Spoke that whole ass thing backwards. I too bid you farewell, but I do not feel that this meeting will be our last, until our paths cross again. It all began with a stone, or so the legend says. In ages past, a sentient jewel, enormous and beautiful, banished the darkness. Its many-colored light filled the world with life and brought forth mighty gods. Bathed in that light, the world entered an age of bliss, until after a time the gods fell into a slumber. That world was called Vana'diel. However, this age will not last. The great bane will devour their fair land. The ancient seal will be broken, waking nightmares of their past. The blood of innocence will soak the earth, and the world will fall into fear and despair. But as one bright star shines through the clouds at night, and as one song rings clear above the roar of beasts, we hold to one hope in these darkest of times. That star is you, and the song is yours. And someday that hope will become our dreams, our prayers. Shine forth, star of hope. Let your song ring out across all of Vana'diel. And what was split asunder will once more become whole, complete and inseparable for all of eternity. I think there's one more cutscene? Oh, no, that is the final cutscene. That's it! Now we go talk to Gilgamesh again. I can't remember if these are cutscenes or if these are just dialogue. I know the next dialogue alludes to the stuff that happens after Chains of Promathia. So we'll double check to see if it lets me go any further or not. I can't remember if you can actually get these cutscenes or not. Because it's going to speak to Gilgamesh and speak to Aldo. And that'll sum up the entirety of Rise of Zilart. Outside of Raspides, which I'm so fucking confused in Raspides, it's unbelievable. I wanted to do it all in one sitting, thinking that it was still some sort of chronological story. It's not. Arg. I see you made it back safe and sound. Your story won't be going anywhere down in the annals of history, but there are some things best go unknown. Though if it wasn't for you, we'd be all sleeping down in Davy Jones' locker. You have me thanks. As for Lion, Aldo came and gave me all the details of what she did. What was she thinking, going off and getting herself killed before her own father? She washed up on shore here when she was just a wee lass. Nobody knew where she came from, but that wasn't an uncommon thing during the Great War. Many a life was torn apart back then. And when me father told me that I was to take care of her, well, I can tell you, I wasn't ready for that. But raising Lion has taught me a lot about the world. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be the man I was here today. I never knew what she thought about her father being a pirate. But I can tell you one thing. I might be a mighty damn proud to have her as a daughter. I think I can speak to him one more time. Our dog gets really excited if I asked him if he wanted to go out, so I took him out. He made me stand outside in the cold, watching him frolic in the snow, and then came back inside and wanted a treat, which he's only supposed to get to if he's done his business. Ugh, I want snow so bad. However, I live in a place where it's fucking impossible. The Zilart's dream of paradise may be over. That doesn't change the fact that the beast may be crawling over the face of vanity. When you think about it, this little charade with the princess might have just been the tip of the blimy iceberg. And Lion, I hadn't told the other scallywags about what really happened to her. They all think she took off on some grand adventure. It's always easier to forget about the things that trouble you. Maybe that's why people always forget those who pass away. I don't want that to happen to me, daughter. That's why I shall forever be alive here in New York. Then back to Aldo. It's getting to the point where the weather outside is... It's super windy today, but it's getting to like those super chill temperatures as far as Florida's concerned. And my husky knows. God, does he know. Because he's getting to that point where he refuses to come inside. Even with the bait of like treats and food. He likes to just go out there, pick a spot, and lay the fuck down. Not that I blame him. Just there's a place. There's a time and a place. And he always has to choose the not time and the not place. Nico, what's up? Stop scratching the door! Fucking lunatic. Hold up there, Perry. Where's Aldo? You didn't just leave him on that cursed island to die, did you? If anything's happened to our boss, don't even think about you'll be leaving here alive. What's with the long faces? You guys look like you just got back from a funeral. Boss! You're still alive. Do you really think that I, the great Aldo, would flop at the hands of a couple of worms like those Zilart? It wasn't easy, but thanks to Perry here, the princes were no match for us. Thanks again, by the way. Did really well up there. The first time you came through my doors, you were nothing but a little punk. But now look at you. You've matured into a fine adventurer. What do you mean, a punk? Not as fine as yours truly, but close. Aldo. Verena. Miss Verena. Aldo, you're alright. I've been praying every moment of every day for your safe return. I'm sorry I kept you worried. But where's Lion? Is she here? Did she go back to North? Verena, Lion's gone. What do you mean, gone? Lion traded her life to stop Elnarchi's plan. No! She can't be. She can't be just gone. What did she do to deserve this? Verena, Lion fought bravely that day. Her sacrifice saved millions of lives. So what? Nothing we can say can bring her back. She's... Why does everyone have to suffer? What did Fitblix do to deserve any of their pain? I don't want to forget what they went through. I'm sorry, Verena. I can feel something. This warmth. Lion. Is this really you? It is you, isn't it? Aldo. Lion is still alive. I can feel it. She's weaker than before, but she's still with us. Yeah, you might be right, Verena. And if there's any shred of hope, the least we can do is continue to believe. So, Perry, as much as I would love to offer you to join us here at the ᴛᴇs, I think I already know the answer to that. But if you're ever in the neighborhood, be sure to drop by. You're always welcome. Well, I think it's about time I took that vacation I've been promising myself. You should go someplace quiet and get some rest as well. I have a feeling that the real adventure has just begun. And credits. That is Rise of Zilart. On Wednesday, we will be doing Chains of Promathia. Unfortunately, with the way that certain cutscenes work in this game, I will have to go back, and there's these things called the Goblin Footprints that let you rewatch cutscenes. We will have to go to these Goblin Footprints to watch the first two? The first three, I think? Which is completely fine with me. But I think it's the first 3 cutscenes. Yeah. Ancient's Flames beckon, and then 2 cutscenes. There's 2 cutscenes that we'll have to revisit for Goblin Footprints, because they just kind of happen when you zone into certain areas. And then I need to figure out which area I stopped. I think it's in Upper Juno. I think it's in Upper Juno if I go talk to the medic. But I'm not gonna do that until Wednesday, obviously. Wednesday we should be able to go through... I imagine we would be able to go through the first 4 cutscenes, because they're all cutscenes. They're big... Oh, excuse me. They're big cutscenes. And then that opens up the Promathia, which are the first area of exploration in Chains of Promathia. I believe they're uncapped. They should be uncapped, so we should be able to blitz through them. They are level 30 zones, so I should be able to just fucking waltz right through them. So I'm thinking Wednesday, we should definitely be able to enter the exclusive territories that is Chains of Promathia that opens up the world. That's what I'm going to aim for anyway, for the first 2 hours of Chains of Promathia, is going to be the first 4 cutscenes, and then the 3 Promathia to get us where we need to be. But I'm going to try and fix my chat logs to make sure that the accessible chat log or subtitles will be available, because it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. And you guys are gonna see just how badly I fuck up these names, because man, is there a lot of names. But that's all Wednesday's problem. I have all of tomorrow to get that stuff situated and prep before me and Cascio play Haven. But we accomplished our goal today, easy peasy. Literally, the longest thing that took us, I think, was literally going back and opening the Earth door to get into the Celestial Nexus. But that's okay. Maybe I can lend my logistics eye then. I will have to send you a couple of these names that are going to be reoccurring and see exactly how you break them down to pronounce them. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of them, fucking elven names in this goddamn game, French. They're fucking French. You wanna know who doesn't speak French? I don't speak French. I don't speak, I don't pronounce. Let me go real quick. Let me show you one of these reoccurring motherfuckers, because he's the doctor. He's the goddamn doctor. I'm not gonna talk to him yet, because that's gonna trigger a whole nother series of cutscenes. But yes, they're goddamn French. I also don't speak French, but I may be able to help. It's so annoying, bro. Like, ugh. I'm gonna give them all nicknames. They're all gonna have nicknames. Rise of Zilart, actually, Rock Collecting Simulator, Chains of Promathia, you get a nickname, and you get a nickname, and you get a nickname. All those dank memes. There's no memes in your inventory, brother. False advertising. I was ready to get hit up with like a fucking banger. This motherfucker right here. He's a reoccurring individual we're gonna get to know very well in Chains of Promathia. Is it Monbarox? Cause AUX is Ox, right? His might not be as difficult as I actually make it out to be. There might actually be someone in Rulu Gardens that's actually far worse than him. Cause it's him, gonna say Monbarax for now. Even though I don't even think that's fucking right. Fuck this guy in particular, he's just another elven. Paralamont. I fucking, there's not even an M in his name. I don't fucking care. He's gonna get a nickname, bro. His name is Parallelogram. I'll go to the other guy. Can't remember his name off the top of my head. I know he's also reoccurring. And he's shit at his job. He had one job. To be a guard. To be a guard and not let suspicious activity roll around Rulu Gardens. You wanna know what he does? You wanna know what he does? Turns a blind eye to 3 children. Spoilers. Spoilers ahead. He turns a blind eye. And next thing you know, 3 little children steal an airship because he's shit at his job. Petva. He's my homie. What's up, Petva? It's like Peppa the pig, but Petva the human. You wanna know what his nickname is? His name is Pharmaceutical. That's what we're going to call him. Mr. Pharmaceutical. Bad at his job. Fuck elven names, man. Given that's in French, I would guess Monbaro. Would AUX in French be row and not ox? I just know a good bit of the localization when it comes to elven names, especially when you're in Sandoria. It's so disgustingly French. Last part of his name is Lieu. L-I-E-U. Lieu? Peitnorlu? Fuck it, we're field tripping the Sandoria. We're dedicated to this now. I'm gonna take you to the church. And the biggest thing with Chains of Promathia is that the main land that we're going to, Tasnavia, has a high population of Elzen. Because the Elzen came from Tasnavia. Maloquidil, Quesadilla. That's his nickname. Quesadilla. Sold. What about this old man over here? Romperuregi. Nickname, Danganronpa. You guys ain't ready for the church, I'm telling you right now. Miyagu. Novel Peace Prize. That's his nickname. A Biolegate. A Baguette? Baguette. Calovador? His name's fine. Calovador? I'm saying it with a D, but there is no D. Calovor. No D added. Calovor. Malfine. Malfin? Malfine? Pre-Riven. Colleen. Pelamy. Fitness. Bro, Chains of Promathia is gonna be so ass for me. I need help. I can't be the only asshole mispronouncing these names to hell and back. It can't be. It should be illegal. I can't do this shit with myself. Esqualea. Sounds like a fucking car, bro. You got an Escalade? I got a Tesla. Alright, I'm leaving now. Where do I need to be heading? What do I need to be doing? What do I need to accomplish before Wednesday? Theoretically, my summoner, but I'm definitely not gonna get enough levels on my summoner before Wednesday. Figure it out. But that's just a little taste of what's coming, because boys, there are a lot of L's in the next bit. French R's are really gross to articulate. Oh, I know. I know. I'm just gonna put everything through a text to speak. But anyway, I'll check this thing out that you sent me in uno momento. Let me figure out who I am going to harass today. It doesn't look like Scoom or Zorb are doing their Zilart today. Unfortunate. But Stoic is playing Devour, but I think we raided Stoic recently, no? And then Zebra's playing Arc Raiders. I keep seeing this game all over the place, but I don't know what it is. Fuck it, I'm gonna be nosy for a minute. Well, we're gonna go say hi to Zebra. And we're gonna go see what Arc Raiders is. I don't know what Arc Raiders is. It's a fucking extraction? Yucky. Yucky. I already dedicated. Why is everything gotta be shit when it comes to shooters? I just want a good goddamn shooter. Like that part of my tongue that should never be that close to my nasal cavity. But, everybody, thank you for hanging out this lovely Monday. We'll be starting our new expansion playthrough on Wednesday. I'm very excited. I cannot, like, hold my excitement for this one. One, because it has many of my favorite characters in it. No hate to Aldo. Still love Aldo. Aldo is in Chains of Promathia. He's gonna be reoccurring in the early parts of it. But we're gonna have so many other characters, and I'm so excited for you guys to meet them. Outside of Dissidia. And, tomorrow me and Kasho are debating whether or not we're going to start a little bit early on Haven. Might be like an hour early. We might start at 6. But that really debates on how the day runs. But enjoy the rest of your nights. If you have off tomorrow, please enjoy your day off. If you don't have off tomorrow, Godspeed. I hope people treat you kindly.